Hey, what up everyone? I'm Sinnycool, and this is Gems of War, like it says on the screen. And today we have your spoilers for the upcoming week. Guess it's gonna be March 1st, right? March 1st, 2021. Today is the last day of February. Crazy, we're already 2 months into this 2021 year. So yeah, let's get it started. All platforms, um, PC, mobile, any kind of phone, whatever, any kind of PC, any kind of PS, PlayStation, PS4, PS5, any kind of Xbox that has the game, all those, and any kind of Nintendo that has the game, all those. So everything. But first we start out with PC, mobile, Xbox, and PlayStation. And after that we'll do the Nintendo systems because they're on a different timeline, so I have to. So let's get started. Weekly event spoilers, PC, mobile, Xbox, PS4. In the background, just my normal daily stuff. Then I do a little bit of vault key opening that you may or may not see. Probably will. And I did okay there. Nothing crazy, but, you know, some major orbs and event keys and gem keys, stuff like that. And I did a little pet rescue. I don't know how quick I did it or not, but this is the week to do pet rescues if you want to go for the world record, just because Phoenicia has the extra stats, the 20% extra, and she's usually the one people use. So right there's a pet rescue. And doing the dungeons, make sure you get your little extra diamonds if you want to buy them for gems in the dungeon shop. One more thing before we go. We had a really good, before we get going, we had a really good live stream yesterday. We had 2 people upgrade, so now the goal is down to 37, and we're on 34. So three members to go, and we get the 6-hour live stream scheduled and ready to go. So go vote on that community tab poll of which game we're going to play, and 3 more to go. And I think I know one person that might do the last one, so really, it's like 2 to go. So if you want to be one of the 2 that contributes, you're going to have to do it like pretty soon. And you can also upgrade if you want, and that would count as well. If you're on tier 1, you can go up to tier 2. If you're on tier 2, you can go up to tier 3, and all that. So let's get started before people run away, like I always say. Weekly event spoilers, March 1st, 2021. PC, mobile, PlayStation, Xbox. Here we have Tower of Doom. Alright, so the campaign is over. Today's your last day to use those stats as well, so it all lines up. If you can get a pet rescue with that Phoenicia, today is the most stats you would ever have access to with Phoenicia if you want to go for the world record in the pet rescue. I know a lot of you probably don't care about that at all, but there might be 1 or 2 of you out there that, you know, didn't know that it was all lining up like that, and you might want to try it, so go for it. Let me know if you get on the board, and I'll go check out your video. So yeah, Tower of Doom, Doom of Stone, so brown Tower of Doom from Drakzum. Starts Monday, March 1st. Tuesday, March 2nd, Faction Assault for Tinker Town. And Wednesday, Pet Rescue Snowball, Urskaya. Thursday, class event for Sentinel, also Urskaya. And then Friday, we're going to have an arena event. Sorry about that. So our 6-hour live stream could possibly be all arena, where you guys pick the teams. I don't know. Depends if we get it done. And anyway, I might schedule it for a different weekend, though. But who knows? That would be the very first possible time if we were actually to get the 37th member. That it could possibly happen, maybe. But I would have to like schedule it really quickly. Anyway, so to reiterate, Tower of Doom, Brown, starts Monday, Faction Assault Tuesday, Tinkertown, Pet Rescue Wednesday, Snowball, Urskaya, Class Event Thursday, Sentinel, Urskaya. Sentinel is a really good class, probably top 5, so if you don't have it to 100, a good time to spend those extra gems and time to get all that extra experience towards that Sentinel. The weapon is really good as well. If you don't have the weapon, it's Shield of Urskaya, probably a top 5 class weapon. And yeah, I have videos on all that kind of stuff, so if you want to see the top 5 class weapons, I have videos on that. Yeah, then Arena Friday through the weekend. Arena event, that's where you can get extra writs. But they're really hard to they're really hard to get. They put them way too far out there, in my opinion. The rewards are not worth the time spent. But it's okay. It's good for a change of pace, I think. Alright, so now let's go see what kind of new troops we have next week, starting in March 2021. Troop spoilers, PC, mobile, Xbox, PS4. Snowy Owlbear. Monday, March 1st, 2021, Urskaya. His name is Barry Manisnow. Oh, instead of Manilow. I actually get it for once. Arcane Shield, base rarity, ultra rare. Troop type, beast, monster, troop roll, striker. He is a Snowy Owl Bear. Snowy Screech, deal magic +3 damage to an enemy and freeze them. If my attack is greater, enrage myself, otherwise eliminate their attack by 10. Mana color blue-brown, mana cost 11. Trait number 1, Beast Bond. Allied beasts gain 2 life. Trait number 2, Insulated, immunity to frozen. Trait number 3, Thick Hide, reduce damage from skulls by 20%. Sounds pretty basic there. It's ultra rare, probably Glory Shop. Monday, March 1st, 2021, from Urskaya, we have Ursuvius. He can barely contain himself. It's a legendary. Arcane Lava, base rarity legendary, troop type elemental Urska, troop role mage. It is a lava elemental bear, maybe? Lava elemental bear. Magma Rage, deal magic +1 damage to all enemies. Boosted by burning and enraged allies. What? And enemies. Okay. Mana color red-brown, mana cost 17. That's pretty low, right, for a legendary? 17. It's doing damage to all enemies. I can see maybe using it somehow in the future for a restriction. Maybe not to seek it out and use it day to day, but who knows? I never know. So, don't quote me on the future, the troops that haven't even come out yet, because I haven't used them yet. Trait number 1, Raging, enrage myself when I take damage. Trait number 2, Stone Skin, reduce damage from skulls by 50%. Trait number 3, Burning Embers, 50% chance to burn a random enemy at the start of my turn. It's got some good traits there. Enrage when I take damage. 50% skull mitigation, and Burning Embers, 50% chance to burn a random enemy at the start of my turn. Okay, so we got like 2 tanks coming in, which I guess makes sense. Urskaya. March 5th, another one here. March 5th, 2021, from Whitehelm, we have the Archdeva. The Archdeva. I would say the Archdiva, but it's a dude. So the Archdeva. Fly the Holy Skies with Air Pope. Arcane, Storm and Plains, base rarity Mythic, troop type Divine, Human, troop role Support. So we got a new Mythic coming in. It has to be, yeah, the new month, so everybody can get it. Save up your keys. Chosen of the Gods is the spell. Choose an ally. Give them magic ×2, +1, attack, life, and armor, and fill their mana, can only be cast once. Mana color red, yellow, purple, mana cost 20. 20 for a mythic. There's mythics out there with 32. It's 20 mana cost, mythic. Choose an ally, give them attack, life, and armor, and fill their mana, can only be cast once. That's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. He's like the innkeeper on roids or something. Or whoever that troop is that stinks. Trait number 1, Air Spirit. Gain 1 magic for each yellow ally. Trait number 2, Revered. All allies gain 2 random skill points. Trait number 3, let's see what this is here. This will probably be... Is it good or not? Let's see. What's the 3rd trait? Trait number 3, Sanctuary, Barrier, and bless a random ally when matching 4 or more gems. Barrier and bless. So that's pretty cool. I can see that being a good troop there, you know. It seems like to me, I haven't used it right. I haven't used it yet, so take it with a grain of salt like always, but it seems like a TPK or a, you know, the opposite of TPK, but that's the type of role in the team it will have. You add it on to the end of the team. You don't build your team around it, But let's say you have 3 troops that just go really well together and you're looking for that 4th troop. Well, there's the Possessed King. There is, who else is there? What's her name? The Unicorn, whatever its name is, the Mythic. I haven't used it in a long time, so forget its name. Oh, you know what I'm talking about. And then, this thing. So, those are the type of troops that you add on as your 4th when you don't really need anything specific, and they just help in general. Put that troop in the comments that everyone knows and I just forgot. The Unicorn, you know what I'm talking about. The Unicorn. Alright, so that's the new troops. So a new Mythic, a new Legendary, and a new Ultra Rare. And the Mythic sounds pretty good. And so does the Legendary. I mean, they all sound decent. Weapon spoilers, PC Mobile, Xbox, PS4. Urskaya is getting the Doomed Baton. Rarity Doomed, Weapon Type Staff, Weapon Roll Generator. It's coming in with the Tower of Doom, Mana Color Brown, Mana Cost for 18. Spell, Doomed Baton, creates 4 purple gems plus 1 gem per tempering level. Give magic plus 1 armor to all brown allies. If the enemy has a Doom, eliminate all armor from a random enemy. Kind of weird. It has magical, gain 1 magic, lightning, deal 5 scatter damage, shielding, barrier, myself, dust, create a dust storm, doomed, drain 2 mana from brown enemies, and that's it. Doomstone, I meant to say. So it does have a barrier and a dust storm, but that's the best part, I would say. And that's the only weapon. So the Tower of Doom weapon, it's not the Doomed Club, but it is the Doomed Baton. Class spoilers, we don't have any new classes coming. Kingdom spoilers, no new kingdoms. At least not for a little bit. New faction in a couple weeks. Dripping Caverns, maybe. Pet spoilers, PC Mobile, Xbox, PS4. Tiny Tentacle, nope, not coming yet. Next week, Tiny Tentacle. So no new pets, but hey, don't get greedy on me. We got 3 new troops coming, and a new weapon. That's better than usual, right? What else? Max Kingdom Power. I know probably only a few people care about this, but hey, something on the list. Urskaya goes to Kingdom Power 19 on the 1st, and Whitehelm goes to Kingdom Power 19 on the 5th, and that is it. So 2 Kingdom Power upgrades going on. Alright, so that is it for PC, Mobile, PS4, and Xbox. Tower of Doom, Arena event, Sentinel class, not bad, and yeah, new Mythic. So I would say the main story is the new Mythics coming in, the new Legendary, so a couple new high rarity troops coming into the game, a nice break from the campaign, and some people will probably skip the whole weekend with the Arena. But make sure you do that Tower of Doom and get those weapon scrolls. That way you can upgrade your good doomed weapons. Go to floor 26. That's because you get weapon scrolls all the way through 25. Alright, on to Nintendo Switch. But before I go, remember to vote on that community tab poll. If you want to contribute to the 6-hour live stream, goal, reward, 2 more to go. 3 more really, in actuality. But if you want to be one of the 2, it would be great if you did it like this week, pretty soon, I would say. Yeah, or go vote on that community tab poll, or like, share, subscribe, consider joining, it helps a lot. All that good stuff. Comment below, that helps too. Tell your good about the channel, all that helps. Alright, Nintendo Switch, it's your turn. Here we go. Weekly event spoilers for Switch for March 1st, 2021. You guys have Guild Wars. Monday, March 1st. So remember to set your defends before it turns to Tuesday. 24 different defends. You'll get a bunch of points for it. But you have to make sure they're all different troops on your defends. They don't have to be good teams. You don't have to win with your defends. I mean, it's helpful if they do, but don't make that your concentration. Your first goal is just to make 24 different troops, because that will help. That will give you points. If your defend team wins, yes, it helps a little bit, but it helps you win Guild Wars. But if you just want the points, if you just want the offensive points, then make sure you set 24 different defense. That'd be that's like 90% of the defend thing. You don't care about winning, just set 24 different ones like first. Then care about winning after you got 24 different ones set 100% for sure. And do your sentinels if you want to. Monday is the day to do your sentinels if you would like to. You can buy up to 2 without spending any gems. And if you want to do it, if you're on a budget and you want to get as much out of it as you can, do like 5 attack, 5 magic, and that's the most useful stats are magic, and then attack, and then probably HP, and then armor. So if you're kind of trying to budget a little bit, but you want to get the most out of it, maybe do 2 on everything, and then after that, start putting more into your magic first, and then decide from there. Then attack if you go all the way to 5 with the magic. Alright, Tuesday, Faction Assault, March 2nd, 2021, Amnithrax. Wednesday, Pet Rescue for Swampy from Mist of Scales. Class event Thursday is Assassin from Mist of Scales. Not a great class, but not the worst class. It's got some cool stuff with it, like a instant kill and all that, but not good either. It also has a Purple Storm. And then Friday, you guys have Faction Assault for Fell Roost. So that must be new for you. Fell Roost. I think you can use yellow and purple there, maybe. Maybe not. Pretty sure, though, on Fell Roost, you can either use triple Finesse or triple Ferocity. So, not 100% sure on that one, but, yeah. Go check it out. I have videos on it. And I definitely put Fell Roost in the title, so no excuses there. Alright, so to reiterate, Guild Wars all week, Faction Assault Tuesday, Amnithrax, Wednesday, Pet Rescue, Swampy from Mist of Scales, Thursday, Class Event, Assassin from Mist of Scales. I would just do your free battles for the 25 gems, and then, unless it's your last class, you gotta get to 100, blah, blah, blah. Friday, Faction Assault, new faction, Fell Roost, and now is the time to go all the way to 500, do your pure faction, if you would like to do that. If not, you can always do it in the future without potions, but now's the time to do it with potions. Otherwise, you're going to be cramming it all into one Tuesday in the future. Alright, so that is your events for the week. Let's go see your new troops. You should have quite a few because you got a new faction. So, troop spoilers for Nintendo Switch. Come on now. Loading, loading, loading. Basilisk, you guys are getting Basilisk, a new legendary. It's just a new legendary. It has nothing to do with the faction. Monday, March 1st, Mist of Scales, Basilisk. Snakes, why did it have to be snakes? Arcane Shield, base rarity legendary, troop type monster beast, troop role assassin. You're going to see quite a few of these troops come into the game in the near future, I guess, because it felt like they put a bunch in the game at the same time. But Serpent Song deals magic +1 true damage to an enemy. If the enemy is poisoned, deal double damage, then deal magic +1 true damage again. If they are stunned, deal double damage. Mana color blue-brown, mana cost 17. What I mean there is that legendary or mythic troops hitting multiple targets like Mambasira, Basilisk. There was a couple other. I feel like they went on a run with those troops as soon as they put in Basilisk. So it's going to be in the near future. Trait number 1, Tough Scales, reduce damage from skulls by 30%. Trait number 2, Venomous, poison enemies when doing skull damage. Trait number 3, Petrification, stun a random enemy when matching brown gems. The troop art looks really cool. I thought it had a little bit of potential, but it's really not used too much in the future here on the other platforms. So, there you go. Also on Monday, March 1st, you're getting Swamp Rat from Mist of Scales. I used 2 Bull's Eye Swamp Rats in my T16 back home. Don't know what that means. Arcane Skull, base rarity ultra rare, troop type elemental beast, troop role striker. Swamp Ambush, deal magic +1 true damage to the last enemy with a 50% chance to deal magic +1 true damage to the second to last enemy, then submerge myself. Mana color purple brown, mana cost 12. Not used. Trait number 1, Regeneration. Recover 1 life at the start of each turn. Trait number 2, Venomous. Poison enemies when doing skull damage. Trait number 3, Swift. Start battles with 75% mana. When I say not used, I just mean that it's not the meta. You can, of course, use Swamp Rat all you want for whatever you want to do. It's your game. Just saying. Alright, Fell Roost is coming into the game. That means 4 new troops on Friday, March 5th for Nintendo Switch. Fell Dragon is the epic. Fell O, is it me you're looking for? Arcane Plains, base rarity epic. Troop type Daemon Dragon. Troop role Assassin. Toxic Flame, deal magic plus 5 damage to an enemy, boosted by burning and diseased enemies 6 times. Mana color yellow purple, mana cost 13. Trait number 1, Deep Magic, gain 5 magic when attacking delves. Trait number 2, Magic Spirit, gain 1 magic for each purple ally. Trait number 3, Magic Link, gain bonus purple mana from purple gem matches. So that was the epic. The ultra rare is Fell Dragon Egg. Arcane Storm, he's one bad egg. That's a given, I guess. They always say, I don't know. Arcane Storm, base rarity, ultra rare, troop type Daemon Dragon, troop role Warlock. Dark Spawn, disease a random enemy, summon a Fell Roost troop. Mana color red yellow, mana cost 11. Trait number 1, Deep Shield, gain 9 armor when attacking delves. Trait number 2, Dragon Shield, allied dragons gain 2 armor. And trait number 3, Aflame, burn enemies when doing skull damage. It's pretty integral in the Pure faction, but other than that, not really. Not super integral. It's like 25% of the team. Nocturnia. This is the real bad boy of the Fell Roost. Not used outside of the delve, but probably the best troop you're going to get here. Fell Roost, the real mother of dragons. Nocturnia. Arcane Skull, base rarity legendary. Troop type Daemon Dragon, troop role Striker. Breath of Darkness, deal magic plus 3 true heavy splash damage to an enemy, burn and disease all affected enemies. There's a 20% chance to summon a Fell Dragon Egg. Mana color purple brown, mana cost 16. Trait number 1, Deep Magic, gain 5 magic when attacking delves. Trait number 2, Arcane, gain 1 magic when an ally casts a spell. Trait number 3, Hidden Nest, 50% chance to spawn a Fell Dragon Egg with full mana on death. So it's got the 20% chance to summon a Fell Dragon Egg when it casts, and it has a 50% chance to spawn a Fell Dragon Egg with full mana on death. It's what you want to use for a Pure faction. 3 Nocturnias and a Fell Dragon Egg is what I used. Other people used 4 Nocturnias, so if you want to do what I did Nocturnia, Nocturnia, Fell Dragon Egg, and Nocturnia. And if you want to do what others did, do 4 times Nocturnia. I just like the safety blanket of making sure I had at least 1 dragon egg if I needed it. And it worked. I did it. So, proof is in the pudding, but other people did it with 4 Nocturnia, so either way. Friday, March 5th, of course, once again, Fell Roost, Undead Drake, call him Francis, Arcane Blade, base rarity rare, troop type Undead Dragon, troop role Generator, it's the rare troop. Grave Breath, explode 4 gems, and conjure a Bone Storm. Mana color blue-yellow, mana cost 10. Trait number 1, Deep Strength, gain 7 attack when attacking delves. Trait number 2, Undying, immune to poison, disease, and death mark. Trait number 3, Plague Touch, inflict disease when doing skull damage. Oh wow, you guys are getting a Mythic too, right? It's the first of the month. Wake up, wake up, wake up. It's the first of the month. To get up, get up. Friday, March 5th. Zillapostly from Suncrest. Let me sing you to sleep. Arcane Spirit and Venom. Base rarity Mythic. Troop type Strix Undead. Troop role Assassin. Death Nectar. Deal magic plus 7 damage to an enemy boosted by purple gems. That if there is a storm, deal double damage. If the enemy dies, create 12 skulls. 1/1. Mana color blue, green, purple. Mana cost 25. Trait number 1, Death Touch. Inflict death mark when doing skull damage. Trait number 2, Undying. Immune to poison, disease, and death mark. Trait number 3, Dawn Slayer. Deal 12 damage to a random enemy when matching yellow gems. Not used, sorry, but it's not a good Mythic. But, hey, it's another Mythic for you. And that is it. So, lots of new troops for y'all on Switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 new troops. 2 legendaries and a Mythic. A lot of stuff going on for Switch. Weapon spoilers, Nintendo Switch. You're getting Fell Ward on March 5th, Friday. Blighted Lands is the Kingdom. Rarity is Legendary. Weapon type Shield. Weapon role Defender. It's the faction weapon. Mana color yellow-purple. Mana cost 14. Spell is Fell Ward. Gains magic plus 1 armor boosted by burning and diseased enemies, and burn all enemies or disease all enemies. It has armored, gain 4 armor, plagued, disease the first enemy, leeching, steal 2 mana from the first enemy, and shielding, barrier myself. Not something I use. Class spoilers. I think you all are done with your classes, so Kingdom spoilers. Nintendo Switch getting Fell Roost today, and then you're gonna get, not today, but Friday. Then Ilithia will come in a long time from now, April 23rd. Then Tinkertown, May 28th, just for reference. Eventually, you're gonna catch up. And Mustard. I'm losing my mind. Pet spoilers, Switch. Getting a new faction pet, that's for sure. Wednesday, March 3rd, Mist of Scales, Swampy. It's a little Venoxia. It's a baby Venoxia. Pet color blue, Kingdom Team bonus, Mist of Scales. Ooh, I remember this pet. This is a good one. Dark Helmet. Friday, March 5th. Blighted Lands. It's a little baby dragon. He's popping out of his egg. Remember the Land Before Time? When the little fat stinky one was popping out of its egg and it had half its shell on for a while? That's what it looks like. Pet color purple, Kingdom Team bonus, Fell Roost. And yeah, you guys remember Land Before Time, right? That was a banger. That was a good movie. I want to watch that right now. So that was pet spoilers. And Max Kingdom Power for Switch. The most interesting thing that I do here. Max Kingdom Power. On March 1st, Mist of Scales, Kingdom Power goes to 18. And then on March 3rd, Mist of Scales, Kingdom Power goes to 19. And on March 5th, Blighted Lands Kingdom Power goes to 16. And also on March 5th, Suncrest Kingdom Power goes to 14. So you got 4 Kingdom Power upgrades happening. Get those, whatchamacallit, tribute chances and tribute rewards up. Because that's mostly what happens when you get Kingdom Power upgrades. Sometimes you get a stat, but the best thing to get is the stats. But alright, so that is everything. So my reiteration and thoughts are, for PC, mobile, PS4, and Xbox, we got Tower of Doom, Brown Tower of Doom if you need brown weapon scrolls. Getting a new Mythic. It's a 1-cast Mythic. Maybe eventually they'll change it to where it's not 1-cast, and then it could be a little bit better. But it sounds interesting. A new Legendary, right? And, what else? Arena. Mostly the new Mythic, new Legendary was the main stuff. Tower of Doom, campaign's over with for now. For a week. And then it'll start back up. But hey, we get a break from the campaign. We get new Mythic and new Legendary. And a fun arena event that half the people probably won't do. And then, also Sentinel class, remember that? A good class. And then on Switch, you guys have Guild Wars. And a new faction coming in, Fell Roost. And a new Mythic, but it's not that good. But you got a lot of troops, a lot of stuff coming in. So have fun with that. And I'll see y'all next time. Like, share, subscribe. Consider joining. It helps a lot. 3 more to go before I schedule the 6-hour live stream. The longest one I've ever done. That's the reward. That's what I have to do. Force me to work. Do it. 2 more to go. If you want to join in on the, accomplishment of getting there. And, well, 3 more, actually. So 3 people could technically do it. But, like I said, 1 person mentioned that they would be the last person. So you could sneak in there if you want. But, we'll see. Yeah. Like, share, subscribe. Consider joining. It helps a lot. Tell you're good about the channel. Comment below. And I'll see y'all tomorrow for the weekly preview. Peace.